My name is Stacy Mason, and I am the proud mom of two amazing sons, Trevor, 24, and Tyler, 22, who were both diagnosed with autism at an early age. For the most part, they were both non-speaking, or what we previously called nonverbal, all of their lives, and the assumption has always been that they were intellectually disabled. This was the belief of their teachers and therapists, and all of the evaluations that they have ever had reflected a severe intellectual disability. Over the years, anytime we heard about a reasonable new treatment or a new methodology for kids with autism, we would try it. We have tried so many things over the years, including traditional speech therapy, prompt speech therapy, PECS, a Dynavox, occupational therapy and physical therapy, all provided by our school district, a variety of biomedical treatments, listening therapy, vitamin therapy, and many others, but nothing ever really moved the needle much. Despite this, I never gave up, and I was never really able to shake off the feeling that my sons had so much going on in their heads, despite being unable to prove it. One day, it was May of 2021, a friend of mine sent me a video about something called Spelling to Communicate, or S2C. This method teaches individuals with motor challenges the purposeful motor skills necessary to point to letters to spell as an alternative means of communication. Here was another opportunity to help my guys, and I decided to go for it. I knew that Tyler was able to spell and read at a very elementary level, but was unsure if Trevor even knew his letters. We went into this with a pretty healthy level of skepticism. We are very fortunate because there happens to be an excellent S2C practitioner near where we live in the Hudson Valley. Her name is Judy Chinitz, and her practice is called Mouth to Hand Learning Center, which is located in Westchester County in Mount Kisco. Our boys started seeing Judy a half hour a week each, and that was around 16 months ago in October of 2021. I watched Judy work with my guys at each session, learned how to spell with them, and worked with them every single day. This miracle is continuing to unfold, but here is a chronological summary of what has happened to us.
Today is the 5th, and your first question, I'm going to start with spelling a word. Alright, and I'm going to try out these words next. And we're going to spell cerebral. Okay, ready? 8, let me get the word down. Eyes on the top shelf, get me the first letter. Right next door. Shift your eyes over a little bit. Go too far. Right next door. Just push forward. Get it. It's okay? Don't worry about it. This is going to happen in the beginning. Move over. Push forward. Tap it. This, what you're seeing now, is dyspraxia. This hand is down, hold that. This hand is pointing, and get the last letter in cerebral. Push forward. Look, get its neighbor. Push forward. Beautiful. Please spell your first word. Okay, so which are the most important dogs on the team and why? T, and, move, and, find it, and, double letter, right, the lead, by my thumb, and, find it, and, look, good, and, all the way. The lead dogs are the M, and by my thumb, and, look, move, by my thumb, all the way, and, good, down, into the corner, all the way, move to the right, okay, take a break, keep going, right above it. And stay up, and stay upstairs, and into the corner, and into the far corner, and come back, and because make it make sense. T, H, N, they. They do what? They, now MG is not a word. They, and down, and up, and good, and above it. They listen to, take a break, okay, go. T, and H, and E, move, M, look, U, good, S, and good. They listen to the mushroom.
Open communication is really a huge milestone in this process. This is where they start telling you things you don't already know. Things like, how do you feel about your teachers? Are you feeling sick? What's hurting you? What would you like to do when you graduate or when you grow up? Are there any girls that you like? Tyler, I have a question. How do you know so much? Gee, I've known it all along. H and A and P and P. Happy and O and T and H and E and mothers. Day. I love you too. It's going to be a long flight. Are you prepared for that?
I am not worried about the flight. Mom, I am not worried about the flight, Mom.
Because I next door H and A and B and
Have
A. Next door F and next door and
family.
W and next door
Loves
and beautifully done.
me.
Yes.
I am really truly the luckiest guy around because I have a family who loves me.
You too, baby. We love you. I space A and M. A little bit down H and yeah. Hoping T and Y and O and U. Space and E. Yes. W and E and L and L. At this point, they see Judy several hours a week, since they also joined a poetry group, a book club, a social group, and a small day program, all at the Mouth to Hand Learning Center. The guys are now writing original poetry. They're writing song lyrics. They're talking about their feelings. All of these things were in there the whole time, but because of their fine motor challenges, they had no way of expressing it, no way to communicate. I do want to make the point that my kids are not unique or unusual because they can do this. You might be thinking, well, that's great for them, but my kids would never be able to do this. You know, I think that's how everyone feels when they start this thing. We now know dozens of families who are on this journey, and every one of them felt this way when they started out. I can say now with 110% certainty that your kid can do this too. If your child is non-speaking, or minimally speaking, or unreliably speaking, this will work. It does take a level of commitment and daily practice, but I promise it is so very worth it. It also takes money, and this is something we might not have been able to afford on our own. But thanks to OPWDD and self-direction, our boys have a voice now. They were locked inside themselves for their entire lives, but now they have a voice. I'll leave you with a portion of a song that Trevor wrote a few months ago. It describes his journey in coming out of the darkness by learning to communicate. He named it The Prison of My Mind. And by the way, this is me singing.
I was lost inside my thoughts and in my dreams did not exist in this real world. There was no me. I had form but did not feel, ears did not hear, and I had eyes they did not see. Then one day I heard a sound that changed the dream. Was a voice that said it's time for me to wake. The dream is over. It was only in your mind. It's time to wake. It's time to live. My unseeing eyes open to the world of beauty. My ears heard music for the very first time. My unfeeling form felt the comfort of a touch. My lungs are free. It's time to live. I was lost inside my thoughts and in my dreams.
But I'm awake
did not
now,
exist
music filling me.
in this
I
real
feel joy
world.
and I feel pain.
There was
I'm not
no
sleeping
me.
anymore.